What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before you get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, we have a new game added to the Nintendo Switch. And also, why do I always have Mario and Luigi Brothership playing? Maybe because I was busy, but I was just going to do a YouTube video. But, we have finally a new Game Boy game added to the Nintendo Switch. And this game is Donkey Kong Land. Nintendo just released it last night, though. I think we're going to play this game. So let's see what it looks like. Yep. Okay, here we go. Now, this game is Donkey Kong Land. Now, this game is released for the original Game Boy on the Nintendo Switch. So let's see some gameplay. So let's see the intro. So here, the introduction. I mean, look at this. This looks amazing. I mean, you could select a game. So now here's how Donkey Kong Country works. I mean, what do I think of Donkey Kong Country? Well, this game is kind of worth playing for the Nintendo Switch on the Game Boy. I think this gameplay looks like the gameplay of Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. And also, Donkey Kong Country was released 30 years ago today on the Super Nintendo in 1994, though. So, here's the thing. What do I think of Donkey Kong Land for the original Game Boy? Well, I think this game is really good, though. I mean, probably, though, I really like the original Game Boy for the Switch, though. So, Donkey Kong Land is like a remake of Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. And I think this game is worth playing on the Nintendo Switch, though. But also, I'm almost done completing Mario and Luigi Brothership. So, after I complete this game for the Nintendo Switch, I think I might play Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy on the Nintendo Switch. And I might be able to play some Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and the original Game Boy games. So now, as I can tell, Nintendo does seem to have more games to be in the retro gaming section for the Nintendo Switch. But also, though, I believe that Nintendo Switch Online is kind of like Virtual Console, though. But I think Donkey Kong Land is a really good game. The graphics, the gameplay looks amazing. I mean, you can either play it like on the original Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color. I mean, these Game Boy versions look really cool, though, for Donkey Kong Land. But I think I really like playing it on the Game Boy Color. But let me know what's your favorite version of the Game Boy. Put it down in the comments below. And let me know what you guys think of Donkey Kong Land, though. But I think Donkey Kong Land is a really good Game Boy. It's like one of the best Game Boy games ever made. But Nintendo might also release a Donkey Kong game for the Game Boy Advance on the Nintendo Switch. That might be a good idea now that we're having Donkey Kong Country Returns HD releasing for the Nintendo Switch. And I think this game is really good, worth playing on the original Wii, Donkey Kong Country Returns. You should definitely play this game on the Wii before it comes to the Nintendo Switch. It's also on the Nintendo 3DS, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. But it's also released on the Nintendo 3DS. But now they're going to do their second port for the Nintendo Switch on January, and I'm super excited. So I was thinking that the last Game Boy games we had was Alleyway, Baseball, and Super Mario Land. But also, though, Nintendo also added in Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy since it has been a while. But I think the original Game Boy might have more Game Boy games, just like with the NES, because there was like 667 licensed NES games, and this is amazing. Nintendo has a huge library of NES games, like from the Famicom and from the NES, but with the original Game Boy, I think Nintendo might release more Game Boy games, actually. So, that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you all do enjoy the video. If you do, let me know what you guys think of Donkey Kong Land that is added to the Nintendo Switch. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Also, subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.